opponents of Kabila here was supposed to be main supporter, main candidate for. Where is Katumbi? Oh, okay. Okay, and do you have anything to add what the president said? I mean, is there any hope for a reasonable election in your country?
I think I don't have anything to add at the moment. I think the president has said everything.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's going to be a good politician, this guy. Right.
I wanted you to watch that part of the interview that took place almost 5 years ago. And in the interview, you can see the current presidential candidate of Congo, Moise Katumbi, is being asked whether he agrees with what the president of Rwanda had just said. And he says he agrees with him 100%, and he has no more words to add on what he had just said. That part of the interview is what will make this man not become the next Congolese president. And I'm making this video to tell you that a lot of Congolese people actually are using that clip as evidence that this man is not a Congolese. He doesn't have the best interest of Congo at heart, and that he is a puppet of other countries, particularly Rwanda and of course other countries from the West. Now in the interview, the person you're seeing there, the old man, you know him as Mo Ibrahim or Mohammed Ibrahim. He was talking about governance weekend as a forum in Rwanda, and it took place in 2018, right? Which was some few months before Congo went to the other election that they had. And it was in Kigali. And Paul Kagame was being asked about African leadership. And in the interview, he talks about Congo and how the leadership in Congo has failed Congo. And he says that he blames the leaders or the previous leaders and the current leaders of Congo for the problems in Congo, including insecurity. Of course, you know that is a sarcastic or sarcasm, because Paul Kagame and particularly him and Rwanda are responsible for most of the insecurity in Congo. They train, arm, and supply weapons to rebels. These rebels like M23 go and capture regions with minerals and mines, basically. Like Bibatama mines near Masisi. They capture Rubaya, which is not far from Masisi, and they loot manganese, gold, and coltan from these mines. And we know where those minerals end up to, because for the past 20 years, Rwanda has been increasing its export of those same minerals. Even though, we know in Rwanda there are no such mines that can produce coltan to that level. So definitely there's only one explanation as to where those minerals come from. They come from Congo. They are stolen from Congo by these rebels. Of course, Paul Kagame was blaming that president of Congo, Joseph Kabila. He was blaming his father, Laurent Kabila, who was assassinated, by the way, at the behest of the Rwandan president. And then we know before him there was Mobutu Sese Seko. Well, a lot of people didn't like Mobutu Sese Seko, but when he was president, Congo was very safe and secure. It was peaceful. And he was blaming him too. And when Moise Katumbi now is asked whether he has any more words, instead of saying maybe the president of Rwanda wasn't correct, he says, I don't have any more words. He was correct. So he agrees with him. So the Congolese people don't trust him. They are also saying Moise Katumbi, let me get this photo here. He was campaigning with his brother, as you can see, the one in heart. So Moise Katumbi and his brother are not your typical African, as you can see. So apparently his father is Greek. His father is Greek Jew, so he's a Jew from Greece. And they also traced his mother as having been Zambian. So yes, Zambia is very close to Lubumbashi, and Lubumbashi is a a very thriving region. So the Katumbis have business interest in both Zambia, Tanzania, and Congo's Lubumbashi. So his mother is not even Congolese. The mother is Zambian. His father is Greece. So there is also a question of whether Katumbi should call himself a Congolese by birth. The fact that his parents are not Congolese. None of them is Congolese. So there was that issue. And then the other issue is his wife. He has a wife called Karine Katumbi, of course. And the wife is originally from Rwanda. She's Rwandese. She has a Twitter page. As you can see here, every tweet she puts Congolese flag, but she's Rwandese. Now I had to do a little bit of research, and I found that she grew up in Burundi, and her mother is Burundese. Her mother is from Burundi, but her father is from Rwanda, or initially from Rwanda. Her father moved to Burundi, where he met the wife, the Burundi woman, and they got kids, and she grew up in Burundi, so she's Burundese. But don't forget, she's also Rwandese. I mean, all of us, we claim the citizenship of our fathers. If my father came from Somalia, or my father came from Ghana, I would go back to Ghana to claim my birthright there. It doesn't matter, because where my father came from, I also belong there. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't belong where my mother came from, but also where my father came from. So by an extent, the people who are saying she's Rwandese, they are right, and her heart could be in Rwanda too. So as you can see, this is the lady, and the other photo here, I think this is her in Brussels, in Belgium, and I think these little kids, the two boys, are their kids, and some of these guys, I don't know who they are, but I suspect they are players for the team TP Mazembe, the team owned by Katumbi. So Moise Katumbi uses his team to be popular in Congo. His team, football team, which uses a lot of money that he makes from business to sponsor, is actually a very popular team in Lubumbashi, in the southeast of Congo. But that doesn't mean that he should be the president of Congo. I agree with those people. If he believes Paul Kagame's accusations of Congo are true, then he's the last man to be the president of Congo. If his father and mother are not originally Congolese, then he's the last man I would trust to be the president of Congo. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, the people in Congo say that they are sick and tired of being ruled by people from other countries. Joseph Kabila was not, as most people know, initially Congolese. His mother was Rwandese. And people don't even believe that Laurent Kabila was his father, biological father. So, by an extent, Joseph Kabila could have been a Rwandan or a Rwandese. And then we have another possible foreigner trying to campaign and rule Congo. So, there's that issue. And that's why I'm making this video. If you have anything to add, you can go to the comment section below and let me know. But when he went to Rwanda at the time, this article was written, and it said Katumbi in Kigali will the visit further dent relations with Congo. That was back in 2018. He was wanted at the Supreme Court in Kinshasa. He was avoiding going to answer questions in court. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think Moise Katumbi should be the next president of Congo?